I'm Tarot Oracle, and this is how to read court cards. Had a question from somebody that said, when I pick up a court card, I don't know what to say. So let's review what they are. First off, let's review the elements. Fire, action, something's going on. There's fire, there's action. It's exciting. Man, there's movement and shit. Alright. Swords, communication, something going on, right? Communication, movement, communication. Cups, emotion. Pretty simple. Water, emotion, swords, communication, emotion, fire. Something's going on, something's happening. And then pentacles. Pentacles, discs. It's grounded, earthy. It's like it's within your body, or it's possessions or money. Very earthy type of thing. We got fire, air, communications, water, emotions. Pentacles, very earthy, down to earth, your body, the ground, Mother Earth, money, possessions, anything that gives you stability, right? Pentacles, water, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so if you don't have this book and you want an interesting read, Sex with Kings. Once you finish this, you will never quite look at court cards the same way again. Highly recommended, and man, you'll just read this very quickly because it's hilarious. And you're like, what? Oh my God, that really happened? All right, so let's do when you put a court card down, what do you do? First thing, look at the picture. What's it say? Homeboy's walking this way. He's walking. He's not looking, he's walking. What's the card next to him? No, it's victory. Look. So another thing, we got victory. Homeboy's walking that away. King. What is the role of the king? He is the most powerful being in the whole thing. He is the king. He is the top of the ladder, right? King. So what's the next role we have? Next role we have is queen. Queen is not the most powerful role in the whole thing, but she is kind of a motherly figure. She organizes everything. She's the water. The king is the fire. The mother is the water, the queen, right? She's going to be the emotional stability to the castle. The king is going to be the ultimate ruler of the castle. Ultimate ruler, emotional stability. Next up, we got a knight. What's a knight do? Knight does several things. Number one, he does all the fighting. If there's a war to be had, knight's going to be out there kicking some ass. And the knight goes out and collects all the money. So when the castle needs a little more money, knight's going to roll out and he's going to frisk the general population for some gold and goods and some donations, right? He's not very nice about it usually. Most people don't want to give up what they have. So they send him out and he roughs some people up. He's Mr. Donation Maker. He is all about going out, doing the fighting, doing the wars, doing the battles, all right? Lastly, we have the page. The page is the castle messenger. These are usually young kids. They're going to roam through the castle, ride off and give a message to somebody else in another castle, you know. And they don't have phones, so the page is going to get on a horse, ride through the rain, the snow, the sleet, the 118-degree weather, and do all the messenger stuff. He's also going to run in the castle between people and give messages back and forth. He is Mr. Messenger. He's also young. He's not exactly old. So if you have, he's kind of like the newbie of the castle. So if you have an emotional page, he's not going to be a mature emotion. He's going to be kind of a newbie emotion. All right? So there's your roles. Now, what do you do if you get a court card? First thing you want to do, if you have no idea what to do, is to look at the picture. Look at the picture, look at the neighboring cards, see my video on card interactions. Homeboy's walking this way. We have the most powerful thing in the castle, most powerful manly man in the castle. He's headed this way to victory, the card of victory. Maybe you have some sort of a issue to where you're going towards victory. You're asking about a relationship. The relationship is moving towards victory. The relationship has a very confident, big time thing going on. So maybe it could be a man, maybe it could be a woman, but you do have the most powerful entity in the relationship going towards victory. There's some movement. See my other videos on movement. Second thing you want to do after you look at the picture is look at the roll. This is the most powerful roll in the whole castle, right? And then you look at the element, which is fire, most powerful roll in the castle, and he's doing something. What is he doing? It depends on the context of the other cards. Now the next thing you want to do, if you still have issues with a court card, when you bring them out, throw another card on there. See, now you have extra meaning. You have extra meaning. So now you have an action-oriented king, a mature person, very action-oriented, and then you mix it in with here, I planted some seeds, and now I'm reaping the harvest, the old Seven of Pentacles, yes? So your action, your dominance, your action, your role, okay, in the relationship, or whatever the reading is, has resulted in reaping the rewards of what you have sown, right? So whatever you did over in these other cards, now you have a very confident figure heading over, and he is reaping the rewards of what he has sown. So there you have extra meaning. So if you do get a court card, you lay it down, and you're not sure how to read court cards, lay another card on top of it, keep laying other cards. Keep doing your spread, right? That doesn't help it, lay another card. You don't usually have to lay another card, but I mean, for the most part, if you add an additional card to a court, gives it a little extra meaning. Easy, super easy. You don't have to memorize 10,000 things. Super easy. So if I do have a king, then I see some action that's happened. Some action that's happened, some dominance, some taking charge has happened with fire. In addition, he's walking this way, so whatever's on this side, he wants this. He's heading towards this. It could be reaping what he's sown. He could be heading towards victory, but he's actually moving towards victory. So there you have a king of that. Next, let's look at a page. First thing, item 1. Look at the picture. What's he doing? He's looking over this way, and he's kind of hanging on. So I read this as a youthful energy. Yes, the page. And he is wands, youthful energy, movement. So youthful movement energy, headed this way, but well, got a wall stopping him. So he wants what's over here, but he can't get to it. He could, I mean, that's pretty, that's tall enough where he could jump over, but he's not jumping over. So you have a youthful energy, not yet mature enough to jump over to victory, but he wants victory. He's staring at victory. He wants to go this way, right? There you have the court card. Look at the picture. Figure out what he wants by where he's looking. If he's staring at you, then just look at the picture and see what kind of position he's in. Second thing after stare at the picture, add a card. So now we have, let's add something different, make it different. Okay, there we go. So now we have youthful energy, right? Youthfulness, energy, message. He's the messenger. Youthful energy, messenger, telling you to not be too greedy, right? The immaturity is causing the greediness. The immaturity of the young guy is causing this greediness here. You have a card combo. Instead of one card, we have two. We have a mixed message here that's pretty clear. Instead of a court card with no meaning whatsoever, now we have a clear representation of what's going on. If you have court cards that don't have a good picture or that aren't descriptive and you don't know what they mean and you're constantly having issues, get a different deck. Get a deck that has some pictures. This is the Anna K. I chose it because it's got some cool pictures. It's got a lot of meaning into it. It's got a lot of card motion. So you add your card, you combine them. All right? Let's look at a different one. Now let's look at a knight. We got a Knight of Swords. Again, what is a knight? He's a fighter. He's fighting for his communication, the air. He's fighting to get the communication going. Look at the picture as well. It looks like he's under fierce battle. There's a communication sword, battle, picture, communication battle going on. Something's going on with this big communication battle, right? Communication battle, what do? We add a card. Communication battle, and it concerns strength. Communication battle about stability. There's a breakdown maybe in communication, and it's about stability. Someone doesn't have the stability to get the communication going. There's a fight between strength and non-strength. Maybe you have strength to do what you need to do, but you don't have the strength because you don't want to do that. So a lot of times you'll make a decision and it has emotional consequences. You don't want to do it. That affects your strength. All right? So there's a knight. Let's do another one. Let's do a queen, the Queen of Cups. So we have an emotional queen representation, the emotional stability of the house, and then we have an emotion here. So first thing we do, look at the picture. She doesn't look too happy. She looks kind of freaking depressed. So we have kind of an emotional down state here. We have moon cycles going, right? We have an emotional down state here, and maybe she's not all that confident about her emotions. Maybe she has emotions that are confusing to her, and it's not exactly the best thing in the world. So we have the queen, the dominant person in the house as far as the females are concerned, brings stability into the house. So she's trying to get emotional stability, but she's having a hard time, right? All right, then we can add another card into that. So let's add another card into that. We have emotional, kind of an instability here because of the picture. We throw another card down on there. Now we have an emotional instability about the home life. Again, the 4 is about security and having enough satiation. We have an emotional insecurity about not having enough. Does she look like she has enough? No. And then, what does she have enough? She doesn't have enough stability. She doesn't have enough satiation in what she wants, right? 4 is a cardinal, so she hasn't had the movement that she needs, a cardinal. You can download this. I'll give a link below to my numerology stuff. But she doesn't have the satiation. She doesn't have the homeliness that she needs. She's missing it. There you have your reading, right? I'll throw this aside. Let's grab something different. We'll grab a page. First rule, look at the picture. What does the picture say? Looks like homeboy is fishing for something. He's young. He's fishing for something maybe because he's insecure. He's fishing for something that probably doesn't exist. Are you going to catch any fish with a coin? No. He's trying to catch something that is impossible. You can do that all day. A fish is not going to bite your stupid coin, right? Why is he doing that? Because he's young, he's immature. He also maybe has a message because he is the messenger. The message is, don't try to get what you can't reach. You use the proper tools to reach your goals. If you use the wrong tools, you'll never get your goals, right? Simple message, simple card. Again, I'm still confused. Throw something on there. Throw something on there. Justice. Now we got the page, the young messenger, immature guy, and he's fishing for something. And what is he fishing for? He's fishing for stability. He's fishing for balance. He's trying to find balance, but he's using the wrong tool, okay? So, again, we're just going to throw another card on there and combine the message between the cards. So that's how we're going to deal with court cards. So hopefully that has been, I have another video that talks about different MBTI types for the court cards, but that's a lot of memorization. This is no memorization. You can do this in 2 minutes. So super easy in general. Number one thing, look at the picture. If you have a crappy picture, you may want to get a different tarot deck. Get a different tarot deck that has some court cards that doesn't suck. If you're constantly coming around and you have court cards that are just terrible, find another deck. If your court cards are okay, if-ish, then you're going to add another card to it and combine the meaning. Okay, so pages, the young guy, the messenger, he's going to be the one that goes around and does all the tasks, hoping to be knighted one day. Because he's a little young and he doesn't know that they may not knight him and they may just use him and kick him out or kill him, right? Page, knight, the ruffian, the warrior. He's going to go around, collect all the dues from the villagers. He's going to go around and do that. Most people don't like to see a knight because they know they're going to get roughed up. So that's the knight. He's going to go around on his horse and he's going to do all that. Very movement oriented, very confident, very direct. He doesn't mess around. He's not going to come in and go, "Hey guys, how you been?" No. He doesn't do that. That's not the knight. Realize what the knight does. Realize what his element is. Combine them. Look at the picture. Then the queen. She's going to be the emotional stability of the house. She's going to organize things. She's going to bring together. She's going to be the party thrower. Because the king, damn sure is not going to throw a party. He wants to know where his money is. He wants to get all business done. No. The queen is going to throw all the parties. She's going to remember everybody's birthday. She's going to be the one that tells the page how awesome he is. She's going to want to be the one that tells the knight how awesome it is and keeps him going too, right? The queen, the emotional stability of the house. And finally, the king. Mr. King is down to business. He is very Capricorn. He wants what he wants. He wants the rulership. He wants to know that everything's going to be okay. He's not going to mess around. You're going to come, you're going to entertain his ass with a gesture or something, but for the most part, he's not going to mess around at all. So realize his role. And then look at his element. Combine his role with his element. Look at the card. Is he moving? Is he staring? Is he fishing? Is he relaxing, checking out? Is he about to go into battle? What is he doing? Where's he going? He's going this way. What card's over here? He's going this way. Look at their action. What is she doing? She's the page. We have an immature girl collecting water. Why would she be collecting water? Water cups emotions. Maybe she's immature emotionally and she's trying to get her fill of good emotions, right? She doesn't have a fill of good emotions, so she's going to get it from somebody or something else because she's immature. She's a page, right? So that's my lesson. Again, if you want an excellent book, this is not going to help you. Well, actually, probably would help your tarot. Read this awesome book. It's not a tarot book. It's Sex with Kings. It talks about various sexual misconduct with all this various rulerships throughout history, and it's very interesting. Anyway, that's my court card lesson. If you have any questions, please post them in the thread, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. I'm Tarot Oracle, and see you later.